This is Game Night Live. WJBF Sports presents local high school football live in your living room each Friday night. Game Night Live is powered by McDonald's. I'm loving it. And now, your hosts, Ashley Brown and John Hart.
Larry Campbell Stadium at Buddy Bufford Field on the old campus of Lincoln County High School in beautiful Lincolnton, Georgia. It is week 2 of WJBF Game Night Live. Tonight, it is the McCormick Chiefs crossing the Savannah River to take on their oldest rival, the Lincoln County Red Devils. Once again, everybody, I'm John Hart alongside Ashley Brown, and we are ready for another huge matchup from Larry Campbell Stadium. And AB, when you talk about these two teams, two numbers come to mind. The first is 24. That is how many consecutive times Lincoln County has beaten McCormick.
Yeah, absolutely, and a lot of them have been close. Lincoln County has really dominated the series, but of course McCormick's hoping to change things tonight. They've got an outstanding running back we'll be talking a lot about tonight, and what he's underrated in, he's also great on defense, and that's Mateo Durant. We'll be talking a lot about number 3. He's one of the team captains tonight. There you see him right in the center of your screen. He's committed to play at Duke. He had offers to Georgia Tech, Mississippi State, West Virginia, Virginia Tech. Heavily recruited kid, and they're going to need a big game from him. And, of course, Lincoln County, they always have about 3 or 4 guys that can run the ball. One of them not in the starting lineup, getting a lot of talk in the preseason, is last name Hurst, and we know that name is very familiar to Lincoln County fans. Garrison Hurst led them to state title his senior year, went on to a great career at the University of Georgia, and his son Gerard transferred here for his senior campaign. Transferred
out of Johns Creek in Atlanta, and our good friend Scott Michaud from the Augusta Chronicle is actually sitting next to us here in the press box tonight. Wrote a great story on him in the preseason, and the coach here, Kevin Banks at Lincoln County, said you don't want to. They've kind of kept it quiet that he's here because you don't want to put that much pressure on a kid
with that name
in this community. But he's here, and it's time.
I was here in his senior year, Garrison Hurst's senior year, when they beat Bill Montgomery's team for the state title 22-0, and basically it was the Garrison Hurst show. So you're right, a lot of pressure. He was unbelievable that year, 36 touchdowns, 71 career touchdowns here, and of course nearly won the Heisman Trophy in 1992, went on to a great career in the NFL, and we'll see if his son can do something coming off the bench even. He's not a starter, not in the starting lineup tonight. Let's take a look at tonight's keys to the game for both teams. Brought to you by our friends at Ford. And for McCormick, weather the storm early. Lincoln County's going to be pumped. First home game. They've got a great home crowd here. Hang in there early. Don't let a couple big plays hurt you in the early going. And then also create some turnovers and get some unconventional points. You've struggled in this series. Last year it was 41-0. They're going to have to get a defensive score, a special team score, and create some turnovers. On the other side of things for Lincoln County, they got to make other people hurt them. Keon Durant, make the other guys hurt them. If they do that, they're probably going to be okay. And then also keep their fans in the game. Don't let McCormick hang around. The old saying, the longer you hang around, the more they think they can beat you. Don't do that.
All right, looks like we're ready for the coin toss. We bring in the third member of our broadcast crew, Matt Lane, down on the field with our first Augusta Auto Auction sideline report.
McCormick, you are the visiting team, so you will have the option on the coin toss. I need for you all to make your selections loud enough so my umpire can hear while the coin is in the air. If the coin hits the ground, we'll pick it up and flip it again, okay? All right. It is a tails.
We want to receive the ball.
Want to receive the ball.
Yes, sir.
All right. Which way you want to kick the ball? Want to kick the ball? All right. Spin it this way. All right, guys, y'all shake hands.
Lincoln County gets the ball first.
Chiefs will kick off.
The toss and elects to receive. The Red Devils will have the ball when we get underway. Kickoff is after this on Game Night Live from Lincoln. Back live in Lincolnton, Georgia. Larry Campbell Stadium at Buddy Bufford Field, and we are ready for kickoff between McCormick and Lincoln County. Back deep to receive for Lincoln County is Medarius Roberts. They call him Duke, and it is a short kick, and Lincoln County will return it up to about the 38-yard line. And we have a flag down right off the bat. AB, take a look at our starting lineups.
Yeah, let's do that. Lincoln County offense, of course, on the field first. And one guy you have to look at is their quarterback. That's Javon Reed, number 6. He's a 3-year starter in there at QB. Really good athlete, talented player. Also, they always seem to have a Norman that can play, and it seems like Jamal Norman's been there about 10 years. Jamal Norman, the senior.
There's always a Norman.
There always is. Also, keep an eye on, you mentioned Duke Roberts, a game breaker with a lot of speed at one of the wide out spots. Up front for Lincoln County, key is for this team, they like to run the football, so the offensive line, very important. Trayvon Leverett, one of the keys up there, a senior. Also, a couple of sophomores getting the start, Colors at left tackle and Ferguson at center. So we'll take a look at the defense from McCormick here in just a moment.
And not a good start for Lincoln County, as the penalty is going to back them all the way up to the 24-yard line, so a 15-yard penalty to start for the Red Devils. So they'll start from the 24, and as is so often the case with Lincoln County, they will keep it on the ground, and straight up the gut goes Jamal Norman. So right off the bat, we get a look at Norman.
Yeah, Norman, again, they seem to always have him. Jamar was the last one. Now it's Jamal, and they all are talented. It seems like going all the way back into the 70s and 80s. There have been a lot of Normans, great players on this Lincoln County team over the years.
He got 13 on that one. He's going to get about 3 more here, and what looks to be a first down.
Kadarius Garrett, number 10, one of the players who came up and made the initial hit. And then he got some help. Mateo Duran in there and a couple other red and white jerseys. Now, one thing that stands out, and Nathan Edwards, our spotter and statistician, pointed this out, John, if you look on the sidelines, is it 22 dressed players from McCormick? And that's, a big disparity when you compare them to Lincoln County.
Out of the shotgun this time is Reed, and again they will keep it on the ground, and this time nowhere to run. It looked like it was Kadarius Garrett again leading the charge for McCormick.
Yeah, I tell you, McCormick's fired up for this one. This is a big game for them. Lincoln County has had their number, obviously, for a long, long time. The last McCormick win in this series, 1974. And, they are out here to try and shock everybody in this area. Most people feeling like Lincoln County had the advantage tonight.
Well, and 1 year ago, Lincoln County won this game 41-0 and rolled up 330 yards of total offense on McCormick. McCormick with just 33 yards of total offense. Again to the ground, and again it is Jamal Norman, and he is going to be close to another first down. Looks like he might be a yard short.
Well, he had a huge hole there, John. He just tripped up. It looks like, I don't think anybody really tackled him. I think his feet got tangled up with a defender. But, man, he had a big hole and a lot of running room had he not tripped up. Let's watch this on the replay. And maybe
one guy
Garrett
got him.
Maybe Garrett got a hand on him.
Well, not going to get him this time before he picks up another first down and across midfield into McCormick territory at about the 48-yard line.
Well, Lincoln County's got a big front line and big in numbers, and you see this front line. Look where the first person to touch Norman is. It's well beyond the line of scrimmage. Good job by the left side of the Lincoln County offensive line on that one. If you're wondering about that left side, one of those is the sophomore left tackle, Tyrese Colors, big number 74.
Lincoln County will throw for the first time and just missed Duke Roberts at about the 39-yard line. There is a flag down.
Yeah, Reed was looking for Roberts, who is probably going to be his kind of go-to guy this year, you would assume. First game for Lincoln County, though. Of course, last week McCormick dropped a game to Fox Creek, or dropped their contest with Fox Creek.
And the Red Devils will retreat.
Historic program here. We'll talk about it throughout the night. Second in the state in total state championships won, tied with Buford with 11. Legendary coach Larry Campbell, of course, in 42 seasons, 33 region titles, and 11 state championships.
And according to the Georgia High School Football Historians Association, Lincoln County with the best winning percentage of any program in the state of Georgia that's played 200 games. 82%.
That is amazing. I mean,
and that doesn't even count. That's just Lincoln County from 1970 on. Doesn't count Lincolnton, which was here from 1922.
And Reed with a nice fake pitch and runs it up the middle for some nice yardage.
That'll get some of that back that they lost on the penalty and get it back to about the McCormick 43-yard line, make it the 44.
Mentioned that last week Fox Creek was able to beat McCormick 27-16 to open the season.
Call it second and about 6.5. How about it? This time he will give it up to Norman, and Norman some room on the left side and will pick up another first down inside the 35-yard line before he is finally brought down by, it looked like, LeVar Frambo for McCormick.
Well, again, look at the blocking along that left side. I mean, Norman gets to the second wave of defense before anybody's really near him, and it's just good blocking up front by Lincoln County.
C.J. Glaze with a good block upfield for the Red Devils. So Lincoln County on the move, and again, it's Norman, and again, he'll push forward for about 3, maybe 4 yards, but AB, positive yardage on just about every play except for when they've shot themselves in the foot with penalties.
Yeah. Well, and again, because of the small numbers, too, of McCormick, if they continue, if they have these kind of long, sustained drives, it's just going to wear down that defensive front. Mateo Durant was in on that tackle, by the way. Number 3 in white. We'll be talking about him quite a bit tonight for McCormick. He is definitely the guy for the Chiefs.
2nd and 6, and Norman runs into a wall this time, knocked back by
big number 66, Cortavis Drennan. Wow. Watch him run into Cortavis. He ran into his own guy, but Cortavis Drennan was behind him. Watch this. Wow. Drennan threw the offensive lineman into the running back there.
So now a big third down for Lincoln County, 3rd and 6. They are at the McCormick 34-yard line. Still scoreless early here in Lincoln. 7:42 to play in the first quarter.
By the way, Drennan is just a junior. Massive, massive kid.
Out of the gun is Reed. Now officials will blow the play dead.
Gorgeous night for high school football tonight.
Motion on the Red Devils will back them up another 5. Well, I'll take this all day long. It's a little warm tonight here, but after 3 weather delays in Petticoat Junction a week ago, I'm not going to complain.
Yeah, absolutely. We had the heat delay, then 2 lightning delays. It was a long night there in South Carolina for sure. If you think it was long for us, it was longer for Silver Bluff
yes,
because
it
South
was.
Aiken really did a number on them, 41-0 in our opener.
3rd and 11, 41-6. 3rd and long. Trips right for Lincoln County to the air, and we're having wide open man for a touchdown. That is Antonio Williams.
Well, he was wide open. They had the guys covered on the ends, but nobody covered Antonio Williams right down the middle of the field. Easy throw and catch for Lincoln County there.
So on 3rd and long, Lincoln County dials up a 34-yard touchdown strike to Antonio Williams.
And it's our Kicks for College, brought to you by Georgia Military College. All tonight's field goals and extra points brought to you by GMC.
And the kick is up, and the kick is good off of the foot of William Leroy.
They're saying no good, I believe.
Oh, they said no good. Okay. All right, no good. All right, so 6-0. Lincoln County leads with 7:11 to play in the first quarter. Back live in Lincolnton, where Lincoln County leads McCormick 6-0 with 7:11 to play in the first quarter.
You guys during the break missed a great Varsity Blues reference from
Yeah,
John Hart.
I didn't know we were at break. I said that the town of Lincolnton has always reminded me of West Canaan from that movie in a very positive way. And we talked about the
Their
touchdown
formation,
play.
yeah.
Lincoln County had 3 receivers out to the right, which is a rarity for the Red Devils, or at least it has been in past years. And I'm reminded of that scene in the movie where the fans are in the stands counting the receivers on their fingers. There might have been some Red Devil fans doing the same thing on that touchdown play.
John Moxon called that play from the sideline.
So it's the Red Devils to kick off, and out of bounds it goes, and McCormick will get some good field position to start their drive from their own 35.
Well, see what McCormick can do, their first chance on offense. And, of course, all eyes, including the 11 defensive players for Lincoln County, will be on number 3, Mateo Durant.
Already committed to Duke University.
Well, he burst on the scene as a freshman. He had almost 2,000 yards rushing as a ninth grader. That's just not supposed to happen in varsity football. Now, last year he missed some time with an injury, despite that, John, he was still a member of WJBF's All-CSRA team because the fact he just is so good on both sides of the ball for McCormick. He's definitely the workhorse. The quarterback for the team is Dylan Walters. He wears number 1, and he's in the shotgun with, of course, Durant with him in the backfield.
He is a senior standing next to Durant. Out of the gun and to throw on first down, and it is intercepted by Duke Roberts, and the Red Devils will have the football and great field position at the McCormick 36. A disaster of a start for McCormick.
Well, it was Silas, I believe it was Silas Kennedy he was trying to go to, and the ball actually hit the receiver's hands. Just right in and out of his hands. You got to hold on. Actually, check that. It might have been number 6. That was Tate. So it was McCurry Tate, and you got to hold on to that. You definitely don't want to let it get up in the air. Old tip drill for Lincoln County, basically.
Well, AB, one of your keys to the game to begin the contest was McCormick cannot afford turnovers, and they are guilty of the first one here tonight. So Lincoln County takes over with 7 minutes to play, and back to the air, and it is incomplete. Great defensive play back there by Silas Kennedy, I believe, was the first person there. He had some help from Azihim Holloway, and Reed took a momentous shot in the backfield for Lincoln County.
Yeah, Mateo Duran is the one that hit him right as he threw the football. I was just about to say we got a second Lincoln County touchdown, it looked like, and instead Reed took a shot, and he is walking a little gingerly over to the sidelines.
And with that, the officials are going to send the two teams to the sidelines.
We got a timeout on the field. Our timeout's brought to you by Napleton Infinity of Augusta.
Well, it has been a interesting offseason for McCormick, AB.
Yeah.
Paul Pratt is the new head coach, just named head coach about a couple of weeks before the start of summer camp, and we'll get into some more of the details on why that is. But it's been a whirlwind, you could say.
Yeah.
But a lot of these players are familiar with him. He's a guy who's been in the McCormick community for about 30 years and at all kinds of different levels, and he was the offensive coordinator last year.
Yeah.
So they're familiar with him, but still, when you come in as head coach,
it's
at the last second, it's tough.
It's still a transition. Things change a little bit. Luckily for them, though, they did have a coach that was familiar with them and familiar with, basically they're running the same system.
Second and 10 from the 39.
Yeah, and Reed took that shot. Looks okay, though. Had a receiver wide open on that last play.
Norman on the carry and pushing the pile straight ahead to about the 30-yard line. He's going to be about a 2 yards shy.
Norman's like a bowling ball. I mentioned Jamar Norman, the last standout Norman, and he was more thin and quick. And this Norman, Jamal, he's a load. He looks like Darren Sproles in there.
I think he'll take that comparison.
Oh, absolutely. He was certainly laying the hits there instead of taking them.
Big third down for the McCormick defense. Third and a long yard.
Yeah, an unfortunate break for their quarterback Walters on that pass. It looked like it was not a perfect pass, but it certainly was one the receiver Tate should have been able to haul in, and instead it went through his hands and it was picked off. And Lincoln County now knocking on the door again, getting close to that red zone.
And that's going to move the chains up to about the 26-yard line. Again, it's Norman.
Good look at some of the Chiefs' defenders there. Jarekus Parks, number 24 from McCormick, one of the players you saw there. Good-looking young athlete.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Norman again, this time off the tackle on the left side, and he will put it inside the 20-yard line.
And the Lincoln County players trying to help their guy out of the pile there. Good blocking up front by Lincoln County. That's been the key tonight so far. They have really opened some holes for Norman, and he doesn't need a whole lot of room.
So that puts the Red Devils into the Augusta Technical College red zone.
Well, we're just past the midway point of the first quarter and already 11 carries now for Norman.
You can make that 12, and a flag, flag may negate that one. He picked up about 2 yards.
There you see our Augusta Technical College red zone, and all year long we appreciate their support.
Lincoln County pointing at McCormick, and it does indeed appear that the Chiefs will be retreating 5:01 to play in the first quarter. Still 6-0, but Lincoln County knocking on the door here.
It was a face mask call, but it was only the 5-yard penalty.
So Lincoln County will have it just inside the 11-yard line. They can get a first down without a touchdown, but barely. It's Norman, left side, and
Durant stripped
it looks
the
like the
football
ball
out.
is
Durant
knocked out of there.
stripped that
Durant
football.
stripped it, and McCormick, I believe, has come up with a huge turnover.
They're saying he's down.
No.
But I thought that ball came out
wow.
before he went down. Durant was strictly trying to strip the ball, and I thought the ball came out. Let's see.
Take another look at it.
Let's see if he was down or not. No, good
he's
call
down.
by the officials.
Good call by the official.
Yeah.
And they don't have the benefit of replay like we do up here. So Lincoln County catches a break there.
That was awfully close. Good play by Durant. But
as it is, it'll be second and about 6-yard line, six from just outside the 6-yard line.
that would have been a huge play for McCormick, and instead, like you said,
Well, that would have been a huge momentum shift in this game. Out of the gun is Reed for Norman. And again, he is stacked up by a group of white shirts. Look like number 24,
That's Parks.
Dickricus Parks, was the first one in there.
I mentioned him a moment ago, good-looking young athlete, and he stuck his nose right in the middle of the play there. But he looks like he's banged up. Looks like maybe his shoulder.
Yeah, he is still down on the ground, and the officials are going to take time out here as he is attended to by the McCormick staff.
And our Napleton Infinity of Augusta timeout on the field with Lincoln County up 6-0. And we've been talking all night about all our great sponsors. One of them, of course, McDonald's. McDonald's Game Night Live brought to you each week by them. And you now at McDonald's can create your own sandwich with McDonald's new signature crafted recipes like the bold new, look at that thing, signature sriracha made with spicy sriracha mac sauce, crispy onions, and a mix of fresh baby spinach and kale. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
You make that sound so good.
Sriracha, I like it.
And Matt Lane down on the field tells us it is Parks' shoulder that is bothering him. He has come to the sideline. So 3rd and 3, and it is Norman up the middle. It is Norman, and it is a touchdown, Lincoln County.
Well, Matt Lane said he heard on the sidelines the McCormick coaches really getting on their defensive tackles to step up. Well, on that play, I mean, that was the parting of the sea there. I mean, it was a big hole open right up the middle for Norman, and it's another touchdown for the Red Devils.
They'll reach for the extra point.
That's
William Leroy, a senior. 13 seniors on this Lincoln County team. And they're going to fake it. And it's Reed. And it is incomplete right at the goal line. He was looking for Duke Roberts. And McCormick with another stop. So they have missed an extra point, and they have come up empty on a 2-point conversion. And Lincoln County leads it 12-0 with 3:18 to play in quarter number 1. We will be back right after this from Lincolnton on Game Night Live. Lincoln County leads 12-0 with 3:18 left to play in the opening quarter here in Lincolnton.
Well, one long drive off the opening kickoff, and then they take advantage of a miscue offensively by McCormick on the interception. And now back deep. Well, it won't be Durant. It'll be Kennedy. They kicked away from Durant.
And Kennedy brings it up to about the 34-yard line
Not a
before
bad
he
looking
stopped.
run.
No.
Yeah.
So McCormick will get another shot here.
And the McCormick offense, we mentioned their quarterback is Dylan Walters, and you're going to look in the box score and see interception, really not his fault on that first throw. And I think that's, again, there you see the starters from McCormick. The key name is Mateo Durant, number 3, 4-year starter here, committed to Duke University to play football. Outstanding running back, good linebacker as well. And then on that offensive front, Drennan is the big fella. He's a junior and just massive in there at one of the guard spots.
Dylan Walters, the senior quarterback for McCormick, going to take and give it to Frambro around the right side, and not a whole lot there.
Yeah, Norman comes up and makes the play. Norman's been all over the field for Lincoln County tonight. He already has more than a dozen carries, I think, on offense, and then he comes up and makes the play behind the line of scrimmage.
So from 1st and 10, the Chiefs will back it up and be 2nd and 16 from their own 34, 2:42 to play in quarter number 1.
A couple of scores from around the area. Nathan Edwards checking in on those throughout the night. Laney leads Aquinas 6-3 in the second quarter, and North Augusta on top of Evans 7-6. That's in the first quarter.
This is Durant, and nowhere for him to run as he is knocked down. And it looked like the man leading the charge for Lincoln County was Betravius Davis.
Yeah, Davis is one of the senior captains on the team.
Mm-hmm.
Matt's mentioned Wayne Wright, 17, who kind of sealed it and made Durant cut up into where the linebackers were pursuing. So good job by Wayne Wright, the junior defensive end.
3rd and 16. Long way to go for the Chiefs.
Yeah, Lincoln County, you look at them, and their program is so darn good. And as Walter's going to pass.
And he did have Kennedy out there on the right side, but overthrew him just a bit, so it'll be 4th down, and I would imagine a kicking situation for McCormick.
But you got Kevin Banks. He's in his 4th year. He's 23-10-1, which is pretty good.
But when you're doing the impossible, which is trying to fill the shoes of Larry Campbell, and it's interesting you mentioned that because right now Lincoln County has not won a state championship since 2006. They've won 11 in school history.
Yeah, they haven't won a region since 2012.
And both of those are the longest droughts in school history, something that
no doubt
Kevin Banks is keenly aware of, I promise you.
Like I said, most programs you come in and you go 23-10-1 your first 3 years, pretty good. People are pretty happy. You're averaging over 7 wins.
12 on the field, Coach.
Here at Lincoln County, they're used to much, much more. This year's team, though, with a lot of seniors, they're pretty excited about this squad, I think.
13 to be exact, as McCormick retreats once again.
Well, they want to get the ball to Durant in space, but, of course, they know Lincoln County is going to be keying on him as well. Heard some great news about a former Lincoln County player earlier this week. I'll get to that in just a moment.
On 4th and 25, it is Roberts on the return, and he's got a little bit of room. Nice spin move and takes it down to about the 31-yard line of McCormick. You were saying.
Roberts can motor, no doubt about it. Yeah, Lincoln County, one of their former players who now plays at South Carolina State, was recently honored. He's going to be one of the finalists or he's on the watch list, that is, for the small college, for the traditionally black college player of the year in the entire country. And he plays at South Carolina State now. Last year, 87 tackles, coming off a great season where he also caused a couple of fumbles, had an interception, was just kind of all over the place.
Read to throw, being chased by Cortavis Drennan. Now he's going to run left side. There is a flag down, and I think that is going to come back. And now we got 2 flags. And where that's thrown, that's usually going to be a hold, and that'll negate it.
And it's Deshaun Taylor was the player I was speaking of, so congrats to him being named to that list for the Walter Payton Player of the Year award in the entire country at South Carolina State. He's a redshirt senior linebacker now at South Carolina State.
Sorry about the replay there. While we have a second, let's head down to Matt Lane with another Augusta Auto Auction sideline report.
Yeah, thanks, John. Just kind of looking down here, a lot of times you hear players talking about having to get a feel for the game, really get in the mode of the game. And as you see, Durant is kind of a player that each and every week, when you're used to 30-plus carries each and every week, that's how you really get your legs up under, even though you play defense. Tonight, so far, he's got more defensive snaps as he does total yards at running back. So that's something that you can tell is kind of frustrating a little bit. You certainly want to make plays on defense, but you also want to get those yards and get some points on the board to help your team kind of stick around in the game. Back to you, John.
And it's Ricardo Hawes with a big run on the left side, going to take it all the way down inside the 30-yard line, maybe to the 25.
Yeah, Lincoln County is
having its way on the line.
Starting to really push that line back up front.
Good spot at the 24. We are now inside a minute to play. And it's going to be Hawes again, and it's going to be a big run again. This one will take him down to about the 15-yard line, close to another Lincoln County first down.
That's right. The Augusta Technical College red zone is where Lincoln County resides again for the third time tonight, or actually second time. One of their touchdowns came from outside the red zone.
They keep this up, we may have to rename it the Red Devil Zone. They've been there enough tonight. From the 15 on 1st and 10. It is Hawes again, through the middle. Hawes down to the goal line and just shy at about the 1-yard line before he was tripped up.
Yeah, coming over to make the stop there. And to be honest, I've got two different numbers for Dorikas Parks.
Well, I'll break the tie.
And number 24. That's Kadarius Parks.
There you go.
Yeah, so two different Parks there. So Kadarius Parks stopped that touchdown. But
Hawes through the middle for another Lincoln County score.
yeah, that stop only lasted one play as Hawes goes in on the very next one.
And importantly for Lincoln County, we mentioned Hawes' name 3 times on that drive. And with him being in there, that means that Norman got some much-needed rest on a warm night.
Well, and I think a lot of if the game keeps going this way, a lot of them are going to get rest. McCormick's got to do something to get a turnover or get a long drive and keep that offense off the field, and in turn keep. A lot of these guys are going both ways, so it doesn't matter what side of the ball is on the field. Those guys are out there. Here's our GMC, Georgia Military College, kicks for college, although it looks like they're going to go for 2 again.
Yeah, after missing an extra point on the first score and then not converting on a fake 2-point conversion on the second one, they're just going to do it the old-fashioned way here, and it is Hawes once again for the 2-point conversion, and Lincoln County will take a 20-0 lead with 16.3 seconds left to play here in quarter number 1. I'm guessing we'll keep it right here since we're so close. Nope. We'll keep it right here since we're so close to the end of the quarter.
Well, we came into this game thinking we were going to hear a lot about Durant and a lot about maybe Hurst on the other side. We haven't even seen Hurst, and Durant only has, I think, 1 carry, yet we've seen a lot of action. And it's Lincoln County, Hawes and Norman and some of these other guys, Reed with the long touchdown pass, showing that Lincoln County's got some weapons. And you know, they're going to be a tough opponent if they look like this against teams in their classification this year. They're going to be a tough opponent. A lot of experience, a 3-year starter at quarterback, as we mentioned, a lot of beef up front. This is a good football team, and this might be the best team Coach Banks has had since he took over for Larry Campbell.
They come in ranked number 10 in the state in the Class A public rankings. A lot of that early in the season for teams is based on your name and your history, but so far Lincoln County has looked every bit of it.
Update on that Evans North Augusta score. Evans takes the lead with a field goal. It's 9-7 in the first quarter.
And again, kicking away from Durant, and again it is Kennedy Silas twisting and turning his way up to about the 35-yard line. Silas Kennedy, my bad.
Well, John, there was a lot of excitement about a program in the area that has struggled for the most part for a long, long time, and that's Harlem. Mm-hmm. Well, they're off to a very good start in 2017. They lead Glasscock County 28-0 in the first quarter.
And we will see those Bulldogs later this year here on Game Night Live.
Yeah, they're real excited. Todd Booker's taking over that program, and, again, a lot of excitement there. Also, Greenwood leads Midland Valley 7-0. Strom Thurmond on top of Aiken 7-zip. Cross Creek leads Fox Creek 7-0 as well. Most of these games are in the second quarter.
You saw a quick look at Dorikas Parks on the McCormick sideline there, so he is still there and still suited up. That's certainly a good sign since he came out a little bit earlier.
Yeah, great fake by Durant on that play as we end the first quarter. We'll get a replay in here and watch this. He should have been stopped for about a yard or 2 gain. Instead, watch this fake right there, and he's able to pick up about 4 or 5 more.
All right, so that brings us to the end of the first quarter here in Lincoln County. With your score, the Lincoln County Red Devils 20, the McCormick Chiefs 0. You're watching Game Night Live on WJBF.